So, Expendables 4. I think I said in the short that I did that it was okay. But okay shouldn't be good enough. I had high expectations for this movie. It had Jason Statham in it. But Jason, what are you doing? So after sitting down and weighing the pros and the cons, man, there wasn't many pros. This movie might actually be hot garbage. Am I really going to do that to this movie? All right, well, watch the review and you'll find out at the end. Let's go.
Is that the biggest one you've got?
Oh, it's way bigger than that.
So yeah, welcome back to the JeffMan316 Pop Culture Reporter channel. I'm your host, as always, JeffMan316, and here's my review of Expendables 4. You obviously know it stars Jason Statham, somewhat stars Sylvester Stallone, Megan Fox, however the fuck you pronounce her name, Curtis Jackson. You know who that is? 50 Cent, or am I supposed to say 50 Cent? Either way, I don't care enough about him in this movie to even worry about what he's called.
Well, guys, remember this face. Don't shoot it by accident.
Randy Couture's in it, Dolph Lundgren's in it, and a few other people that even in the movie they didn't even know who these characters were, and I'll explain why. So, yeah, my biggest problem with Expendables 4 is it's fucking lazy. The plot is lazy. The bad guy, the one you know about throughout most of the movie, is so like vanilla, so like just bland. I don't even know. Like, let's say, the Expendables was a good idea and it had a good cast. I love the first one. I really like the second one too. Third one took a nosedive, but we're talking about the fourth one here. But if you took that cast from the first two and you compare it to the cast of this one, it's like you went from an extravagant 4 or 5 star restaurant to like eating dry white toast.
You got any white bread?
Yes?
I'll have some toasted white bread, please.
Yeah, so not only is the movie itself bland, the like I said, the bad guy's bland. It's like your typical just, hey, I'm going to go get some detonators and I'm going to blow some shit up and I'm going to blame it on the U.S. It's like a fucking plot right back out of like an old Chuck Norris movie, like, back from the 80s or whatever. But so usually, Jason Statham and Sylvester Stallone could have, made this movie rise. They could have made it seem way better than it really was. Not in this case. Sylvester Stallone isn't even in the movie much. Spoiler alert. It's basically a cameo for him. And I will give him credit the way they explain why he's not in the majority of the movie. I give him credit. That was a little creative. But the team is hot garbage. Jason Statham, for some reason, which I'm not going to go into for spoilers, is kicked out of the team. And your basic team is Dolph Lundgren, Megan Fox, 50 Cent, and a couple of other characters like Randy Couture and a couple other characters that you don't even care about. When those characters are introduced, they even make out like between Sylvester Stallone's character and Jason Statham that they don't really know who they are or how they got in the team, which makes no sense. If you're like one of these special forces undercover teams, would not you dig deep into the past of the people that you let onto your team so that you would know whether you could trust them or not when the shit hits the fan? Yeah, so that's what this movie is, basically a big pile of shit hitting the fan. So that's the only way I can explain it. The CGI is terrible. There's a couple scenes where Sylvester Stallone is on a set somewhere, even looking through the keyhole of a door. Some of the shots of the plane going over are horrendous. There's even one scene where Jason Statham is on the back of a Jeep shooting that looks like it's the worst CGI that I could probably do a better job if I was putting him on a mat, painting in the background in a video that I produced. The only good thing, saving grace on this one, I would say, is it is a really good Jason Statham action film. He's really the centerpiece here. But you could get this much better with other movies that he's done. You don't need this one. It's got a couple of decent action sequences. The humor seems forced. It's not a lot of good banter back and forth because you don't have that dynamic of the whole movie between Statham and Stallone and the other ones. Their acting skills are terrible. Megan Fox, the only thing good about her, she still at least looks good. But could you cut back on the makeup a little bit? It's a little thick on there, but she still looks good. She's fit. You know, she's still fucking hot. So I'll give that, her in this looking good, I'll give 2 thumbs up. Her acting, 2 thumbs down. So I'm not going to go into too much more detail. There's plenty of other good action movies. There's plenty of other good Jason Statham movies that you could watch. I would avoid this at the theater. If you're a big Expendables fan, you might like it. Watch it at home. You'll get probably a better experience with it on a smaller screen. The issues with it won't be as glaring. And I will say this, there's 2 twists in it. Both of them I saw from a mile away. To me, was no surprises in this. Oh, and by the way, they kept harping on the fact that this one is back rated R. Yeah, you want to know what makes it rated R? There's a bunch of action sequences that involves knives. Jason Statham, one of his favorite weapons is a knife, and Dolph Lundgren, one of his favorite weapons is a small axe. So they use that to facilitate the R rating. Lots of blood splatter in this one. The only good, R-rated moments are in the Red Band trailer. There's nothing you see other than blood splatter when people are getting their necks slit or throats cut, any of that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's it was very disappointing. I thought with it being them touting the R rating that we were going to get a lot of violence on there. So what's my rating? Dude, I want to give this fucking hot garbage, but I'm just not going to do it because, like I said, I like Jason Statham. Megan Fox looked good. I'm just going to give it a thumbs down. I want to give it hot garbage, but I just don't want to do that to a Jason Statham movie. But yeah, thumbs down on this movie. So what did you think about Expendables 4? Did you see it? Put all your comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe, share, do all the normal YouTube stuff. Support me on social media, JeffMan316. If you are a subscriber, don't forget to come back here and hit the notification bell. And yeah, all right, I feel better already. I can't wait to see Saw. I got it all off my chest with this movie. Hopefully that'll be good, and hopefully The Exorcist will be good after that. I'm going to see both of those. So until next time, boys and girls, this has been JeffMan316. I'm your pop culture reporter. I'm signing out saying you guys be safe out there.
Hey, why are you here?
I got this situation where I need your help.
I need bad friends.